Got the completion. Going to take it the distance. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nice catch by the rookie wide receiver. And how about that? His first receiving touchdown in the NFL. He is so talented. There is no doubt he's going to have a lot more.
The Cardinals defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. The Cardinals defense right now is the story of this game, Phil.
Yeah, and it's been a short story because the offense can do nothing against what they're doing. They are being physically dominant. The defensive coordinator, he's had a great day calling plays, and the defensive players taking advantage of it.
Taylor's lined up as the single back.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
The Redskins have it at the 24, trying to power his way right up the middle.
Here we go. Wide 18. Wide 18.
Second and 10. Taylor's taking the handoff.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Third and 5. Stands in the pocket. Jordan Reed has the reception.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense. First down and 10. Taylor's got it on the handoff. And here's a look at the defensive unit that'll be looking to halt this offense today. Second and 8 coming up. The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Taylor's handed the football.
Taylor's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Let's go. Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Third and 8. The Redskins now move the chains. Mark him down for another reception.
If you got a defensive back that's scared to death and not going to give up the big play, you've got to run things like this. The out route, nice route by the wide receiver, and a good throw by the quarterback.
The Redskins on offense here to start the second quarter. First down coming up.
Right now, blue 95. Blue 95.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. To the sideline and complete.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
Fights through contact. The Redskins get a first down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
You got to be able to fight adversity in the NFL or in any sports, but the fumble, not even thought about by this running back anymore. He is just out there getting it done.
Now first and 10. Taylor's met after a gain of 3.
Taylor's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. They call his number once more. Runs it in for the touchdown. How important was that touchdown, Phil, after that first quarter went every which way against them?
Oh, it was very important. And listen, you said it. Not that everything was going against them. They were just getting dominated. And the coaches lose confidence. They don't know what to call for the offense or the defense. You get that quick score like that, you are right back in the game.
Fields the football at the 3. And a flag is down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
First down at the 16. Got a flag down here.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still first down.
Well, let's go. Blue 95. Z.
Out of the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. And Phil, you look at this offense right now, they've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well. Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Let's go.
From the gun. Wants to go deep. And it's incomplete.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Surveys. And this is dropped.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Jackson's got a chance this time. Gain 14. The Redskins take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
First down at the 44. Reads, no one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And these teams are on level ground again after the touchdown with just about half the second quarter still to play.
You know what's fun about situations like this when teams get tied, to see the strategy and the coaches have up their sleeve that we haven't seen so far.
Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 14-14. Charging ahead, and now he'll dip out of bounds. That return's good for about 29. The Cardinals stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Makes the reception. He's taken down at the 35. It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Well, these are the kind of throws in the NFL, Jim, you just take for granted that if it's open, you are going to hit it. But the quarterback makes a big mistake, leads the receiver too far to the inside, and it goes incomplete.
John Brown has the catch. Brown's marked down after a gain of 9. That's his first reception today.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
1st and 10. Looking across the middle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Cardinals coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on 1st down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Here's the football marked at the 47. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. 2nd and short. Airing it out. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
Jackson's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Redskins have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Palmer's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays.
From the gun. Right there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Palmer's pass will be incomplete this time.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Right now, what? 18. What?
2nd down and 10. Deshaun Jackson has the catch. Still on his feet.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Palmer's completion percentage, 80% on the day. And they deck the quarterback. The football sits at the 40. The Redskins are going with a new quarterback after an injury to the starter.
I think sometimes this can help a football team because everybody knows that he's not the starter and they got to pick their play up. If they do that, that's going to be a good sign for this football team. Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for 3rd and long when he wants to try to pick the play up for the 1st down with a throw down the field. It can be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick up 3rd and long situations.
With 2 hands, he has it. Charging ahead.
Good breakup, baby. Good breakup. All day, baby. Good breakup.
The Redskins put themselves in a terrible situation, 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
1st and goal. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. And just before the half, they battled back and tied the game. That could do a whole lot for the mood of that locker room at the break, Phil.
No question, Jim. It just gives you an emotional lift to find a way to tie a football game up right before halftime. That was a nice drive and a good job done by the offense.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Stays on his feet, and they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Cardinals preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
Second down now. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense from the shotgun. Down the field with the contact. The ball comes out.
In a situation like this, third and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Let's go. Where's 52? 52.
Third down and 10. Gets away from the pressure. No room to complete that one. You get the sense that the temperature in this game is rising just a bit. It's been an eventful first half for both of the offenses, and the defenses, well, they finally show up here. This one in particular with a stop on third down.
I thought we had the makings of a song there, the temperature is rising. I thought you were going to start singing to me. But look, if you like offense, you would love this game so far here. But finally the defense stepped up. I like the way they played that third down.
The Cardinals defense, where was it the last time? They could not stop the pass.
Well, they were trying. I mean, they were working as hard as they could. But, hey, this group they're going against on offense, they're pretty good.
The Redskins have it at the 39. Diving grab. They give him the catch. The Redskins, one timeout remaining. Setting up now at the 45. Quarters formation here for the defense. First and 10. Looking at every option. Launches it down the field. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Second and 10. And a flag comes out.
Holding. Defense. Automatic
Going to
first
need
down.
a lot of leg on this field goal try. No good. No good.
I think all the fans, and us included, thought this kick was going to be good, but we can see the official sign, no good. It just missed.
The Cardinals weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it.
Garrigan with the sack. Both offenses executing at a high level as we head to the second. Will either defense be able to make adjustments? We're through 2 quarters. Larry Ridley is coming up next. Goodwin's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and, Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
Let's go. Blue 95.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Nice catch. Sixth catch today so far. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get open.
Catch made. That's a gain of 6.
Good night, baby. Good night, baby.
And this game is tied. And, Phil, you've got a quarterback, though, who's ready to be the difference maker down the stretch.
I would think so, Jim. He's been outstanding all day long. He has kept this football team in the game, and he is going to probably end up being the difference.
He'll throw it over the middle. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Second down after going to the ground game, the first play.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out. Jim, I'll tell you this. Quarterbacks hate throwing the football away. You know why? Because it just goes down in the record books as an incompletion. So good job that time. The QB looked, nobody open, and he finally gets rid of the football.
A nice grab. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. And that touchdown puts them in a very... The Cardinals now getting ready to kick it away. Jackson's going to run this one out. The Redskins offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. The Redskins did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Taylor's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. And it's knocked down.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. The Redskins will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. Third down and 6. Throws the pass. $52-yard field goal attempt coming up. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. They had to get back within range before this game got much later, and they have done just that with this field goal midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, that's the positive, that they got back in the game. It's close, everything here in the third quarter. But you know what? You got to worry about it. You think, hey, we had an opportunity. Did we squander 7 points right there? Will that cost us a game? Well, we're going to find out.
The Redskins allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change them this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
Let's go.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. First down at the 28. Scanning the field. It's intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 35. Up the gut here. Taylor's marked down at the 47. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
The Redskins just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Thompson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. Tackles made.
Jim, a lot of times the coach, they'll put up with one fumble, but after that, your rear end might be on that bench. So learn from it and don't do it again.
The quarterback matchup has been lopsided today, but the game certainly isn't. It's a close one, Phil.
Yeah, all that matters is that scoreboard. And if you're the quarterback that's not having that great game statistically, who cares?
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
These plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
So the boys in the booth, they want to make doubly sure the call was correct. They decided, hey, we need to take another look at this, but the play stands as is. The Cardinals come to the line with a bunch set. Heaving it down the field, and they can't connect.
Not a good job by the defense that time. They let the wide receiver get behind them, but the quarterback a little off target, and they missed a big play.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Second down and 10. Looking to go down the field here. The defender able to knock it away.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
The pass is picked off by Barry. They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Redskins found themselves in an action-packed first half all around, but certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Yeah, why did they change? My gosh, it worked so good in the first half. You got to come out, stay aggressive. In this league, it's about scoring and just keep the pedal to the metal. Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Taylor's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. The Redskins are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Cardinals haven't enjoyed nearly the same kind of success offensively in the second half as they did in the first, Phil.
Well, Jim, I think they just got tired. They were having so much success going up and down the field, they tired out. But, hey, give the defense a little credit. They're playing much better here in the second half.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Got the first, and he's got some space. He's tackled at the 30.
The Cardinals offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Comes down with, no, the defender tips it out.
Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing, run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
Let's go.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 30. Michael Floyd hauls it in. That's his first reception today.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down at the 19. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. That touchdown just a... The Redskins offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go.
And intercepted. An open lane. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning.
Touchdown, Arizona. And a second touchdown on the game. That touchdown may have given the Redskins offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
First down and 10. Reed with the grab. Gains 11.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Thompson's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Finds Reed. Reed's tackled down at the 24. Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field.
Looking to go deep. Coming to the line at the 24. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second and 10. they get the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job. Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
The Redskins take it from the 38. Scans the field. The coach is going to go for it.
Let's go. 188. 188. Head up.
The Redskins take it from the 38. Has the grab. The Redskins turn the ball over on downs.
The Redskins decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Cardinals will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 38. Still on his feet. And he is brought down at the 39.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 8. Going to be a penalty here. On his way. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Get ready.
The Cardinals have it at the 29. On the money. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good. The offensive line had an outstanding day. And
wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one. That may have... Well, week 1 is in the books, and one side is now 1-0.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. You know, all training camp, preseason football, and everything you work for, you come out, you get rewarded, you win the game, Jim. You're 1-0. Everything looks great.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim...